Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Darkest Dungeon. We're going to be going to the Cove today, probably going to do a medium mission. We're just waiting for our higher level characters here to get out of stress recovery. We kind of jumped ahead a little bit here between last episode and this one. My recording software didn't capture it like I thought it would. I did recently have to reinstall it, so it's been a little bit trial and error, but we are back at this point just to kind of give you an idea of where we are. We've ran one champion dungeon pretty successfully. I think we did a pretty good job there. We got a couple more people up to level 5, so we're going to be putting them through there as well. We're holding off on the Darkest Dungeon until we get as many upgrades as we possibly can. Speaking of upgrades, we could probably upgrade our current roster going out. Let's take a look. Indeed we can. Might be a little spendy here. Let's make sure you're set up. 4,800. We'll be good without the Vestal getting their upgrades for now, at least for now. So we're going to be going to the Cove. Let's make sure everybody has trinkets. Unequipped all trinkets. Sort by class. And our Hellion still doesn't have too much in the way of class-specific trinkets we can equip them with. I think a cleansing crystal is probably a pretty good call here for us. As well as maybe the crescendo box. Feel pretty decent about that. Our bounty hunter, of course, is going to be taking the wounding helmet. And then possibly just a speed increase here. Let's take a look at what else we have. Getting that extra damage is actually pretty nice for the bounty hunter. Our Vestal, of course, is going to be getting all of the healing she possibly can. So that plus Junia's head is probably the better call. I don't think we have any Arbalest specific trinkets here. We can give them this, and then I don't hate the idea of a quick draw charm on them either. I actually feel pretty decent about that. Our Arbalest has some pretty nasty negative quirks that we may have to deal with here in a little bit. Let's go ahead and provide for our people. It is a medium mission, so we're going to be bringing a fair amount of food. We'll want to bring 4 shovels probably because we are going into the Cove. It's just really helpful. Maybe a couple keys. Couple holy waters, and I think we call it good here. Let's go ahead and embark. We need to level up the Cove anyways. Tentacled lurkers line wait just below the water's surface. Tread carefully. Indeed we will.
Recover these lost
Gather 3 ancestors'
rarities,
relics,
that we may prevent them from
Can and we
falling
shall.
into even less scrupulous hands.
Oh, let me use a shovel at least, man. Good lord. Could be worse. Oh lord, the traps.
Mind that such
Oh,
missteps
that's a
are the
pretty
exception.
bad debuff. Let's just go ahead and get that taken care of. And hope for a scouting chance just to kind of light the way here for us. Doesn't look like we get it. Ancestors relic. A massive crate containing some terrible relic from a forgotten corner of the world. What do we even use here? Holy water? No. Anti-venom? Do we just go for it? I guess so.
Wealth beyond measure.
Some things are better left unopened.
Awarded to
Ancestors
the brave
relic.
and the foolhardy alike.
I honestly
Glittering gold.
don't know what that
trinkets
is.
and baubles.
Hey, we got our first round of combat. Oh, these guys are pretty terrible for us too. I think we go for the stun. Good stun. Here let's go for a mark to set up our bounty hunter. Should go first, yeah. Collect bounty. 6 damage right off the bat. And I think we actually just go for a stun here as well. We'll reduce their damage for a couple rounds, but I think that's okay. Still have a good chance of just killing outright. Yeah. Amazing crit. Seaward slash. Good dodge. And from here, I think we just go for damage. We should just go for a judgment. Yeah. Let's get the easy kill.
The offensive.
Good amount of food. Plus 1,000 gold. That's not bad at all. Still no scouting. That's right. All of our Hellions are basically afflicted with this thing where they have to just pick everything up. We do get scouting finally. We'll take it. Okay, so we know we have to go forward here. That combat I don't think was on the map, but that's okay. Good crit. Go for the double stun. Yeah. And then I think for here, we may as well just get the miss. Finish him does quite a bit more damage. Yeah, let's go for that. Pretty easy choice on our part. Slice and dice. We haven't been hit yet. Well, our bounty hunter. No, that was just a trap actually. We haven't gotten hit at all. Should be pretty easy combat here. Unless we miss everything. There we go.
Surges as the enemy crumbles.
We'll take it, man. That's easy. Get a trap and a curio coming out. I don't think we need to use any torches. There shouldn't be any combat here. I think this is our bounty hunter, right? 110. Yeah. Beautiful. And let me... Oh, God, this party. This is just the worst. Go ahead. Oh, hey, look at that. We actually...
A fortune.
Actually get something out of here.
Spent.
I think we... Drop medicinal herbs? Yeah. That's probably... We know there's going to be combat in here, so let's get our radiant light going. Maybe go for a surprise. Shocker. That would be kind of a bummer if we got stunned here. Yeah. The thrall has to die. Random target is not great for us. We can't even mark him. I think we have to go for this. We actually lucked out pretty well there. Stun wears off. Salting gouge. 4 damage. And a bleed, maybe? Let's get this guy just taken care of right off the bat. Those guys just explode and wreck you, so I don't want any part of that. I think the double stun is the best play we have. 7 to 17. I think we go for the back unit. Hoping for a little bit more than that. Breakthrough might get us a kill. Almost. We can pick it up with our Vestal pretty easily. Yeah, 5 damage isn't too much. We did resist the disease, which is pretty fortunate for us. Go for the easy kill.
Give them no quarter.
And then Judgment should... Guard isn't great. Well, are you being... Yeah, you're being guarded. It's not great. Blind Fire could... Well... May as well get the speed increase. Plus 12 speed at this point. Mark, let's get this guy marked so we can take him down. Did get the debuff going. Octocestus, that's definitely a lead. If it hit. 4 to 6 still, man. Good lord. Go for the stun. And that clears up the guard, so we might actually be able to just get a kill with our Vestal here. Indeed.
Falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Still can't hit here. crit for 9 on our marvelous is not great. Finish him could do okay damage. Miss kind of sucks for us. I think here we just go for the party heal. 10 crit is pretty great for a party heal. Another blind fire because it's basically the only action we really have.
Continually
Those guys
onslaught.
are tough.
Destroy
Whoa.
them all.
Starting to get some pretty decent gear. Get rid of the holy water? Maybe. I think we definitely take this. That could be really good for a massive crate containing some terrible relic. I just don't know what we use here. I mean, item had no effect. And I think we just go for it.
Packs laden with loot
What is it?
are often low on supplies.
Okay, let's use the holy water. We'll grab one of those. I just want to know what these things are. We do have combat coming up. We know this. Let's make sure we have good
Match is
light.
struck. A blazing star
All's
is
gotta
born.
go. That would be a
Exposed to a killing
bad
blow.
crit too. Looks like we resist the stun. I think the stun on you is the best
The
play.
light, the promise of safety.
I really want to hit the thrall. Really, really want to hit the thrall. Ooh, bounty hunter coming out swinging for us. 33 crit, good lord. That takes away a good amount of that stress too. Salty gouge is fine, man. You do good. Oh, raise. Good lord. Will not heal that. That's that rabies kicking in. Let's go for the swing here. Perfect. That's what we wanted. 4 is not terrible. Still easy combat for us.
Success so clearly in view. Or is it
Just
merely
3 around.
trick
Let's use
of
a
the
bandage. Probably didn't necessarily need to use a bandage there. But I think we'll make it. So we just have to go down this way. We do have one obstacle. Let's move to that room. The Cove is probably the worst place for them to have that trait where they randomly just open things. I want to know what these mysterious ancestors' relics are. Alright, this is going to be bounty hunters. Easy peasy. You can go ahead and you open this, it's fine.
A handsome reward.
We'll take 250 gold,
For a
why not?
task well
Pop a
performed.
torch just in case. Maybe we get scouting? Hey, we'll take it. Well, we know we gotta come down here. Hunger, go ahead and eat, it's fine. So we'll have a curio. Yep, go ahead. Everybody in this party has this native quirk, man.
If only
we'll take
treasure
that.
could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
So we know we're gonna have combat in this next room as well. Let's get our
As
torches.
the light gains purchase,
That also frees up another
spirits
inventory
are
spot
lifted.
for us as well.
and purpose is made
We
clear.
do get the surprise, so it's actually pretty fortunate for us here. Eight to 19. Pretty decent damage. We go for that just in case we landed it. It was a little bit risky. Let's go for this. Oh man. Breakthrough does not hit everybody I need it to. I think we still try for it. We probably should have prioritized a bit better there. Shank. Ouch. This is probably Rain of Whips. Punishment. 5 damage and a bleed. Yeah. Bleed's not too bad for us. Let's Iron Swan this guy. I think even a Judgment here is the best play we have. Let's get this guy marked. I think our Arbalest can still hit from the position they're in. Indeed they can. 13's not terrible.
Such a terrible assault cannot be left unanswered.
Stress isn't too bad, honestly. Our Bounty Hunter just hits so freaking hard, like it's hard to compare anything.
Injury.
Oh, we get another bleed going. A little bit more stress. We don't have any bandages, right? Right. Yeah, 36 non-crits. Just
does not dissuade the short
freaking unstoppable, man. Do we want anything? No, I don't think we do. Who knows what value it? I think this is shovel territory. Indeed.
Finding the stuff
Just
is only
gold.
the first test. Now it must be carried home.
Get rid of the jade. No scouting. We can venture down here. We might get lucky. We should also consider camping soon,
The way
probably.
is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to
Let's
follow
eat a
it.
little bit of food. Yeah. We do get the surprise, so we're actually pretty lucky for that. I think blind. Oh gosh, that dodge is bad for us. He was a pretty good shot at killing outright. Let's be lucky. Okay, hey, how about that? Get the crit. As for you, I think a judgment will do us just
Masterfully
fine.
executed.
A little less stress relief. So you're gonna get an action. Hopefully you don't. Okay. I was gonna say hopefully you don't target the bounty hunter, but that's okay too. Speed is 7. Good lord. Let's swing at him. And let's take a turn here. Let's get our bounty hunter healed up a bit. We'll just smash for 36. Good lord. Alright, we're good there.
Remind yourself
pop into this
that
next room.
overconfidence is a slow and insidious
Maybe
killer.
get scouting. Indeed. We do have a treasure room, and we do have keys that we need to use. I think now is probably a pretty good time to camp.
A spark without
We'll use
kindling is a goal without hope.
Then battle trance is really, really good for our Hellion, so I think we use that. Scout ahead, potentially. Hmm. 3, 6, we'd have 3 left. I'd like to not get ambushed. We're gonna use that just so we don't get ambushed, basically. And then let's give everybody more speed. Bleed and blight, minus stress damage, reduce stress. Let's go ahead and reduce stress on our Arbalest. And then we'll rest. This might be the last room over here, but we want to get the treasure regardless, so we may as well come down here. Free torch. Can we pick this up? There we go. We'll take it. And we will immediately use it, of course. Ooh. You're really gonna go first, huh? Give us that stress back. 18 is no joke. You're going first too. Interesting. Prada 50. Man, I think we just start swinging here. 18 is pretty good. The Iron Swan to the back row. Yeah. Stress me out. I'll tell you about it. take you out. Let's just reduce 2 of their actions, basically. And we could even go for the stun here. A little unlikely for it to land, but hey, sometimes you get lucky.
Victory.
And his speed is 1, so he's definitely not going to go first. 7 damage is still 7 damage. The mark is good, no matter how you slice it there. Get an AoE heal. Oh, you're gonna go first, actually. 1 damage isn't bad. And we resist everything else along with it, so we're fine there. Your stun chance went back down, so I think we go for it again. Hey! It's actually pretty lucky for us. 16 damage is good. I think we just start swinging here, basically. Yeah, he's dead this next round.
Monstrous size has no intrinsic merit, unless
now our
in
inventory is full
ordinary
again.
exsanguination.
Let's take a look and see what we get out of here.
Virtue.
We definitely need the deeds. More so than we need the emerald. We do get scouting, so at least we'll know. Oh, could it be that curio though? Let's take a look. We may as well. Go ahead, it's fine. Pack contains loot, we will take it. Do we want? No, it's fine. Oh, the ancestors' relics are the quest item. You don't have to comment, I figured it out. Of course they're the quest item. Pretty easy missions so far. We get to do a fair bit of backtracking here. That means this could be it too. Dang. Pretty good party composition. I think I would still rather have the occultist over the vestal, just for the extra mark. This is definitely like a mark composition. It'd be nice to be able to get the mark without necessarily using one of our damage dealers to do so. Hey, we got shot.
Another mariner, another misfortune.
What in the world? Oh, we don't need to do that. Oh no. Ooh. Hey, you're pretty much immune to like everything now. You don't need to. Oh god. At least you're immune to blight, basically. Yeah, there we go. Could have been worse. Could have been worse. So let's take a look. This is gonna be our last room. Really, you don't use it on the torch though? Use it on the random puddle of goo on the ground. Oh hey, we got combat. And we're actually gonna go first. I think the double stun is best play. Indeed. Their speed is 8, so I think that is absolutely the best play. He can't protect. Okay, good. I was gonna say he can't protect you, and he's stunned. Whoa! Well, in that case, I think we just go for one of these guys, maybe. We should finish him off. Stress dealers are pretty nasty. Do have plus speed. We might. Oh, hey, we do go first. Let's finish one of them off at least. Maybe 2? Not 2. He's gonna go first. He's not gonna go first. Vestal MVP, I guess. Alright.
This expedition
good
at
with
least
that.
promises success.
Let's get a torch going. Can we get scouting? Thank you. Quest location. Perfect. Take a peek. Get the stress taken care of. Get rid of that. Take this guy. We're just gonna pop this chest, hopefully with a shovel. God. Just the worst. Well, at least there's nothing inside. Alright, let's get out of here. So get another moon cloak, some portraits, a fair amount of gold. Ooh, walked out of there with like 13,000. It's okay. Fair amount of crests. Not a bad start. What do you get? Another disease. Good lord. You are level 5 now. We definitely got to get our arbalist into some treatment
you will
programs
know the
here.
tragic extent
Still
of
missing,
my
man.
failings.
Dang it. We really need this Hellion. I mean, we can bring the leper and it's fine, but the Hellion is really pulling through for us back there in the episode that you haven't seen. I don't think we particularly need to bring on any new folks here, at least not quite yet. Let's take a peek at this. Recovery charm's not terrible. It's also not the best thing I've ever seen. Let's take you. Let's just get that taken care of real quick. You, what do you have? That's not terrible. What kind of negative traits do you have? Still not very good. Or rather, still not anything terrible enough for us to really worry about it. Let's take a look at the upcoming missions here too. We do have a champion level mission. It's in the ruins, which are typically the easier missions. There's just a lot of stress that happens in there. We could probably bring a party of like a leper, kind of these top 4 here, minus, you know, not the Hellion, but these top 4 here. Could be a pretty good party for this. We still need to come in here and get the prophet as well. What is this giving us? Life crystal's not terrible. 1 sodden crew. Book of Sanity's not bad either. It'd be pretty nice for the runes, probably. We need to start working on the Wild and the Cove to level those guys up, so we can get those bosses down as well. But I think that's going to do it for today's episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, if you did enjoy the video, hit that like button. It does help out so very, very much. And if you want to see more, go and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Until then, we will see you in the next episode.